EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Green Bay.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Packers.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 10-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Packers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The kick is good. Makes the score. Packers 7, Cowboys nothing.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This barely gets to the landing zone. Fielded at the 19. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock all over the field. Cut down on the turnovers. He can do that. He expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
Ready, set. Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get it.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Cougar 19.
On the give, here's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Ready up.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offensive.
And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. Ooh. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion, Reed. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Tight end going in motion here. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down. Green Bay.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Back to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Steady! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Steady!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
on the set. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
6 yards to go.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 60.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's second and inches at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's third down. Third and 11.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one. Like, you just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, Hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he's brought down right the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. A run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
That's good. For the Packers, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing now from the gun. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll just pitch this one out there. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third, they need 8. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. They put Wilson in motion. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it's third down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. First and 10.
the air now on 1st and 10.
The pass on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got that complete to Knox. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The extra point is good. Makes the score Cowboys 20. Packers 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. It's Xavier. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. That is caught to the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Packers. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Hey, can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We could have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own
They'll begin with a zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the Pro Bowl wide receiver from a year ago, Nico Collins. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Bears get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And this is Rashee Rice. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the Rams quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ball game. The Rams get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down, as they get the victory at home. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Worthy to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Get it! Panther 60, Panther.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 65, go.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
80. Tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Quick throw, taken in. And the Cowboys are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Up second and goal.
Let's go now.
The 6-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Dallas. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit. Able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They've talked all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in. And the next thing you know, they're looking at in the end zone.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. Cowboys are able to extend the lead.
Cowboys 41, Packers 24.
McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receiver.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Damian Sherwood. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. To the 20. And he will score. Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 48, Packers 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a cover.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long, so the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now here's a keeper on his own read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes Worthy to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of
22
22 yards.
yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
60
line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
We'll go again here with Henry. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
We'll try and run for this with Henry.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First at the 29-yard line.
On the set.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 20, here's second and 1.
Second and a yard.
70,
At the Packers' 20-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And the Cowboys are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now.
Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Ready.
Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Let go.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he will score again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Who's able to add the extra point? And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
34.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Get it. 70 left. Go.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready, ready.
On the give, here's Henry. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Cowboys. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys tack on one more to their lead.
62. Packers 34. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
At the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. This one caught right side by Knox. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
Packers first down. A gain of 5. First down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion, Reed. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
That's another Packers first down.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 10. At the 30-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Second and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
The third down pass.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
On the ball now.
Try and hurry to the line here.
It's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he
touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. Cowboys are able to extend the lead So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The first down pass. To Garrett Wilson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers are
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys. As we say so long from Arlington.